Now, work has begun to clean the beach and foreshore at Dalgety Bay in Fife, which has been contaminated by radiation for more than 30 years. A large area of the waterfront has been closed off for a decade because of safety fears. It's thought the radiation was caused by aircraft which were scrapped there at the end of the Second World War, as our environment correspondent Kevin Keane explains.
The first scoop of beach is removed in a clean-up operation, which is now likely to go on for up to 2 years. It might be a long time until completion, but for those who've campaigned for this for years, the end is finally in sight.
I think a lot of people didn't feel listened to, so it's been an awful lot of frustration, the fact that this has been going on since I was a few months old and I'm now a councillor standing here seeing it complete. That says something in itself.
The radiation sources are dotted along the beach here, and though they're not dangerous to touch, they can be if ingested. And so since 2011, the beach has been closed. About 20,000 tonnes of material will be removed from this beach over the next couple of years. Every piece of it will then be screened and anything radioactive removed before the sand and rocks are put back. The source of the problem is thought to be instrument panels from aircraft like the Spitfire. Some were brought here to be scrapped and buried. Others were coated with fluorescent radium-based paint, which was then discarded. So the responsibility for cleaning it up has fallen to the Ministry of Defence.
So you just remove some of the top sediment to see whether it's actually at the surface or whether, as we see here, it's actually slightly buried.
The environmental regulator has been keeping track on the state of the beach and says the work will have a significant effect.
That will make it, in terms of radioactive substances, it will make it safe for unrestricted use, and that will last in perpetuity, because once the MOD contractors finish their work, Fife Council have agreed to adopt the rock armour to ensure that it stays in place, and SEPA will continue to monitor the site going forward to make sure no sources of concern come out.
The work will have to stop in October to allow wintering birds to use the bay, but it's hoped it'll be completed by the end of next year. Kevin Keane reporting Scotland, Dalgety Bay.